Hey guys, welcome back to the Theoretical Guitarists. Today we're going to be taking a look at Death Blooms by Mudvayne and analyzing it and pulling some songwriting techniques from it so that you can use them in your songs in the future. If you want to see a full playthrough of the video, we just posted one. So yeah, go check it out on the channel. Let's get started. So first things first, the song is in drop B. It's in the key of B minor, so make sure you've got some thick gauge strings lying around ready to go for it. The tempo varies from 90 to 110 and then back to 90 again. And it's predominantly in 4/4, but as you'll see, there are quite a few little changes here and there. First, we're going to take a look at the intro. The first riff in the song makes very cool use of natural harmonics. It hovers around the 3rd and 2nd fret. You're just starting off with some chuggy palm mutes back here on the 3rd and 2nd fret. Throwing an open note in there towards the end, and then just descending natural harmonics on the 7th frets. So you'll see like half of the riff there, it's pretty much just call and response, heavy chugging, and then just pretty little harmonics. It's admittedly hard to do because you start from palm muting pretty fast over here, but just practice it, take it slow, and you'll get it. I love using natural harmonics in my riffs and stuff like that, and Mudvayne is indeed where I picked this little technique up from. One of my favorite things about how Mudvayne approaches songwriting is how they tend to sprinkle in little recurring transitions and riffs that tie in earlier parts of the song to later parts of the song, kind of unexpectedly, and you go, oh, hey, I heard that before. So here's an example of the two riffs that they predominantly use throughout the song to tie parts together. In order to make the chorus feel a little bit choppy and less stable, but still cool, they'll subtract a beat from a measure. In this specific example, they subtract half a beat from the 2nd measure of the chorus, and then just extend the 3rd and 4th measure out to normal 4/4. So it sounds cool, like I said, unstable, a little bit choppy, but it's a great way to make your chorus sound a little bit unexpected without totally throwing it off the rails. Mudvayne does this in a lot of their other material too. So here's an example of where they go from 4/4 to 7/8 to 4/4 and then close out 4/4 again, just to make it all choppy, weird, and still cool. So if you find yourself in a position where like your chorus just sounds bland and boring, straightforward 4/4, try applying something like what Mudvayne did in Death Blooms. Chop half of a beat off of a measure and see what happens. Like little things like that can really spice up and change your entire composition without more than just subtracting a small amount. It's very useful, and I think the main tool that they apply here. All right, so now we're gonna dig into the fun part of the song. This is the whole like bridge section. It basically turns into an entirely different song. It stays in the same key, but also it morphs, it changes tempo. The riffs are new while still incorporating a couple elements of previous riffs. I wanted to break this down riff by riff for you, so you got a feel for it and play it yourself and see how actually kind of wacky it is, considering these guys were just like a new metal band in 1999. So yeah, here we're gonna start off with the first riff, and I'm just gonna demo all the way through all 5 of the different riffs that they use through this wacky little bridge section. So at this point in the song, it reverts back to 90 beats per minute, tempo changes, and then it becomes the song that it was originally before again. Crazy. Now they just go ahead and double up the chorus and the pre-chorus from earlier, just to give it that big epic ending. And then finally we get to the last riff, which I think is exceptionally cool. Again, these guys released this album back in 1999, and I'm pretty sure that this is Djent. You're gonna have to convince me otherwise if it's not. I'm pretty confident it's Djent. So here's that riff. Really hard to count, really bonkers, sprinkles in elements from the rest of the song, and I just think it's super cool. Deathbloom showcases how you can take simplistic riffs, chop half a beat off, rearrange them, and make something really cool and intricate. I think the main thing that we should take out of this is if we're stuck on a chorus or a riff that, you know, just seems like it's going nowhere, or it sounds a little too bland or boring, sometimes it doesn't always help to just add more into it, but taking a little bit out of the riff can really give you a whole lot. Addition by subtraction. You take that half beat out, and suddenly it's unique and you and sounds different than just your run-of-the-mill straight-up 4/4 chorus. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop us a like, subscribe, hit the bell button below, all that fun stuff if you liked what you saw. Check out our other videos. We will have more content coming on the way soon. Yeah, thanks. Take it easy, guys. I just sound like an idiot, that's all. If I'm just like talking to a human, it's not this bad. All right, so fuck. 10th fret, so fuck. All right. That's gonna be fucking good enough. One of the main things you may notice about this song is that it's great and it doesn't suck. Like me, on the other hand, I do suck.